That's acceptable answer to that question. You can't be going like Bank of America. Hey, how you doing, baby? Welcome to Bank of America. Woo! Call security. Shit, this motherfucker's crazy. I see some of you guys over right now. I'm already getting some raised eyebrow looks. It's all right. I do this every time I get to meet some new people. Until someone finally grows a pair and she's like, dude, what the fuck are you? I mean, you look white, but those lips, nose, and hair do not match. I see how the rain just beads off your hair in a storm, man. That's not normal. What's going on here? Well, I'll let you guys in. I'll break it down for you. My father's black. My mother's white and Hispanic, which means I look out of place 2 to 3 times at family reunions. Like someone walk by, it's like, oh yeah, that's good. That's a little weird, but it makes sense. And what the fuck is going on over there? That's great, man. And then when I explain to people, they act like they just got the hardest math problem in the world. And I tell them, they're like, oh shit, dude, I get it now. It's like black divided by white over Hispanic. It's huge. I get it. People are always trying to find new, sneaky, racist-ass ways to figure out what I am, too. Like, one dude came up, we were drinking, it doesn't matter where because I'm lying. But, he came through and he's like, Ron, first round drinks on me. What do you want? Like rum and coke, right? Or tequila? Maybe some Hennessy? Dude, I don't know what you want, man. I can't figure it out. It's crazy, man. But that you know, that's just how it fucking works. But, you know, I guess it just makes some people uncomfortable not knowing for sure. Especially some of my white friends. I had 2 of my white friends come over when I was in high school. And my dad answered the door. And they just froze up because they weren't expecting a big black dude to answer the door, come to my house. And they was like, oh my God. And then my dad was just staring at me. I was like, what? And there's like, is Ron here? My dad's like, hey Ron, there's 2 weird-ass white kids at the door for you, man. That was my house growing up. But yeah, dude, it just catches them off guard because they think people are just making, you know, racist jokes and shit, and then they realize firsthand, like, this is his life. This is what he's really going through. It's like the first time the people in Jurassic Park first saw a dinosaur. That's what I go through when I introduce people to my family. But yeah. Oh man. Yeah, dude. It's just what I go through. Just kind of talk a little bit because I kind of forgot a little bit. Yeah. But don't think that this is just a one-way street. My dad uses me to his advantage as well. See, his name is Ron Newman. I'm Ron Newman II. I know, real fucking original, right? So anyway, you know, sometimes he gets a hold of me when situations come up when it's best dealt with a white guy. Like there was a knock at the door one day and there was a cop. And he's like, Ron Newman? And I was like, no, sir, but I'll get him for you right now. He walks in the room and was like, hey man, there's a cop outside asking for Ron Newman. And I'm like, you sure I'm gonna ask for you? He's like, does it fucking matter? Do you want a house to live in? I suggest you get your pale ass up and go talk to him right now. Yeah, it is weird growing up in my house because I grew up in a very strict but very relaxed household. Like, despite my looks, I grew up in a real ethnic household. Because I knew I wouldn't fuck around too much as a kid because I knew I would get whooped with a fucking belt. And I thought this was just normal, just across the board, belts on kids' asses, established, 19, whenever the fuck the first kid got whooped with a belt. But in my heart, I thought this was the truth until I went to school. That's when I first heard the term grounded. And I felt stupid because I asked one of my white friends, I'm like, hey man, you know what's grounded? I heard you guys say it a couple of times. I don't know what the fuck it is. And he kind of looked at me, he's like, you know when you get in trouble? He's like, that's when you get your shit taken away, you can't go outside, you go to bed. And he's like, and that's it. You never been grounded before? It's like, fuck, no. But I wish I didn't compare what I was getting. I'm going to bed with a sore ass and an empty stomach like some coked up white girl. And these dudes right here playing Game Boy and shit, eating food with their family and just going to sleep. Look, I want that. I love sleep. I love sleep so much, it's the first thing I think about when I wake up. And so I was like, I can't wait to do that again. But I think that's funny when I tell people I'm half black, they just, one of the first things they think about, they just assume I have a huge dick. They're not wrong, I just said it's kind of funny. That was the first thing yeah, dude, it's like my personality, it's like a Swiss Army knife. Like, you know, you need the right tool for the right situation. Like, I got my white tool in case I need to go do some legal shit. Or get approved for a credit card. Then I got my Mexican tool, you know, if I gotta go work. Or I want to eat some of the pollo loco, you know, that kind of shit. And then I got my black tool for everything else. Ladies. Yeah, man, it's my life. It's weird. Sometimes too, my race gets me in weird things with even my own family. The people who fucking brought me in this world, it makes it weird for me. Because everyone in my house is one or the other. I'm the only motherfucker that's both. Like one time, me and my dad were sitting down, we were watching TV, and this Mexican dude was on there, and he was just dropping the N-word every 4 seconds. And he was like, you know, this, that, he was just making it rain with that word. And my dad kind of laughed off. He's like, you think that's weird when people who aren't black use that word all the time? And I told him an honest answer, like, you know, it is a little weird, you know. People use it like the word dude now. And then he kind of glanced over at me, he's like, hey man, you ever used that word before? I kind of glanced at him, I was like, shit, nigga, please. That's my time, guys. Thank you, Hollywood.